Is it better now, or is it still? Yeah, sorry.
No, it's better now. Is when you yelled. I think I'm getting a herdies in my eyebrow.
You what?
Herdies. I just felt like one of those dull ache herdies in my eyebrow.
Hate it. Like a follicle in there.
You know that ache?
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Do you ever get
that
a white
ache has a very specific pain frequency. Where you're like,
rub your eyebrow. Ooh. What was that? And then I've literally go like, I don't know. It doesn't seem. It seems fine. And then I wake up the next day and I look in the mirror and there's a white head under my eyebrow. Like, what the fuck?
This should be recorded.
It is. It actually is. So we can.
Oh, good. Okay, well, restart. Right. So am I opening it?
Yeah, go for it right now. You're going to do it now. Do it live right now.
JD. Mercenary, soldier of fortune. He's more than a man. He's a walking death machine.
Thunder.
Black belt, primed for action with one blow. A death blow. Only 2 words describe the power and fury of this unstoppable team.
Stack of dimes.
Join them as they band together with the incredible power of
Stack of dimes.
Untamed and unleashed to kill.
This is Stack of Dimes.
Stack of Dimes. We are the podcast that's like a 7-layer dip at a Super Bowl party. It's impenetrable with potato chips or tortilla chips, really.
Chips, yeah.
Like you try to dig into it, your chips just break. They shatter. You can't get it. That's how resilient we are, how tough we are. We're like that. We're like, I don't know. I don't know what the metaphor I'm making for like why our podcast is like it's one of those 7-layer dips that you can't. But you know the dips I'm talking about? Like you try to dip a chip into it and you like it's just pointless. The chip shatters. Yeah.
The multiple layers that exist within this podcast is much like a multi-layered dip. So you're right there. I mean, we handle things from all angles. I was thinking
we're resilient like the dip.
Sure,
like no matter if you have a Tostitos scoop. If you maybe you try some sort of like one of those what's the ones that are kind of like rectangle shapes that are like I think those might also be a Tostitos product.
Oh yeah, they're like
Tostitos is really they're the goddamn they're on the bleeding edge of technology over there with chip technology. No matter what kind of chip you have, you can't penetrate us. We're that resilient. That's why we've been around for 20 years or whatever it is now.
Is there anything more frustrating than using a chip that's not structurally sound enough to, take the rigors of the dip? It's like, can I get one fucking chip here where I get enough dip on it instead of it breaking off in there? Then I got to grab another chip to fish out the broken piece of chip because I can't leave that in there. It's like, Jesus Christ.
This bean layer is too thick. Don't do such a thick bean layer.
And it just comes out of the fridge. It's out of the fridge. It's like concrete. You can't
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Give me a better guac layer, but more sour cream. This bean layer, you can't. Yeah, it's like I want to eat it too.
Yeah,
and then you hit like a stray olive slice, and you're like I can't cut through that with a chip. Like I got to work around that, but it's all buried in this like shredded cheese on top.
So you were talking about the Tostitos have cornered the market. They're really much, they're just at this point, although you get the people with the Juanitas, like, oh, these are a way better chip. And it's like, yeah.
I like the Juanitas.
Me too.
The Juanitas have no structural integrity.
None whatsoever. They're like.
None. They're mostly grease.
Exactly.
Which I love.
Me too. The salt sticks to them really well. They have that kind of oil flavor that you want, but you're right. They kind of disintegrate in your mouth, much like they do in the dip. You go to dip something out.
Yeah. Have you ever next time if you're around a campfire, maybe this summer, spring, whenever you
toss one of those in there,
campfire, toss one of those in. It's a light show. It's just because of the amount of oil in those things.
Good Lord.
It's just like 4th of July every time you throw one in.
Well, if you haven't guessed, we're going to be talking about, because of the big game that's coming up, because apparently you can't say that. The big game that's coming up and the
that's what you have to really say. Have they TM'd the actual name of the game?
Oh, for sure, yeah. There's all sorts of I don't know what it is. It's like
really?
If you're not monetizing or you're not commercial, I forget what it is. You can't use. That's why you hear the big game all the time.
How can they do that though? It's like saying Kleenex anymore. Like you can't. Everybody like Kleenex is not a. It's just in the public domain because they didn't protect it.
Well, I can tell you that working in the media industry for so many years, everyone gets that and the music to the Olympics. What is that? What is that song? What is that kind of classic? Is it? No, what is? Fuck, I can't off the top of my head.
Does it go? No, that's probably not it. It's not the final countdown.
It would be great if it was.
The Olympics used to have a thing on that. Like they were, there was a thing in the Pacific Northwest. It was a real treat to go here. It was called Olympic Sports, and it was out in Linwood, and it was across from Fred Meyer. I think it was in the same shopping center as Hooters later went into.
Oh, sure, yeah.
There was also a Jack in the Box in that shopping center. But Olympic Sports.
Good Guys went in there too, a little ways down.
Yeah, Good Guys is in there for a hot second.
I bought my Laserdisc player at Good Guys.
Before there was Joe's, and before there was I don't know what the name, REI, Dick's, any of these places, like there were like really small places, like where I worked in high school, that was like 1,100 square feet that sold like skis and boots and stuff, but like obviously really limited selection and sizes and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then you had like Olympic Sports where you went there. It had 2 levels. Like upstairs was God knows what, and I know downstairs was like ski boots and skis and other stuff. And going out there was like, we're going to Olympic Sports. We're going to make it. It was such a goddamn treat.
Now there was multiple.
But the thing about
there was multiple Olympic Sports, right? It was like was it a local chain?
I think there was one in Bellevue.
Okay.
I think there was maybe one in Bellevue, and I think Olympic Sports. You might have to sharpshoot me on this. I think they may be in the goddamn geniuses behind Ski Bonkers.
Oh,
Ski Bonkers. Which is a song that goes through my head. This is my head probably once a day. Like I wish I was joking. It's constantly. I've gone on like crazy Google deep dives, and you can find it on
I believe
YouTube.
It's gone through your head. I absolutely believe that.
But like every time I find it on YouTube, I'm like, there's got to be a better version.
Yeah.
Like there's got, you know what I mean? Like you hear it and you're like, that version was good, but it was kind of like crusty and they didn't have a very good recording. There's got to be a better version. Like why is it always stuck in my head?
I'll tell you what. Andrew has been buying VHS tapes from various thrift stores and whatnots, and he's transferring shit digitally. So I will ask him to look out for Ski Bonkers.
Because I would love a Ski Bonkers commercial.
I guarantee you, if he's finding these tapes that people have recorded shit from, like local TV, he will find a Ski Bonkers. I guarantee.
Oh yeah, it ran on a crazy loop. Where I was going to go, this is a very long walk for a short dive, is that Olympic Sports had the Olympics like protects their trademark like crazy. Like you can't just open a store called the Olympic running. They'll like be all over you like shit on a blanket.
Right.
But, the Olympic Sports could do it. And I remember reading an article, like when I was in high school, it was like in Skiing magazine or something weird that we used to get at the house. And they're like, Olympic Sports can do it because there's the Olympic Peninsula and the Olympic Mountains over there. So they can name their store Olympic Sports, but like they were like the only store in the world that could do that.
Wow.
And yeah, it was just kind of you just reminded me with the whole big game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could call her. Yeah, you couldn't call. I guess if we go sell like some sort of slop bowl with like some chicken and mashed potatoes and gravy. We can't call it like the Esser bowl or something. Like you can't do that. They'd be all over you.
Yeah,
I won't even say the name
you
here.
Can't. You can't
because we make so much money here. I'm too scared. We'll get sued.
Yeah. No. So you brought that up, but we're not going to keep it to like just. The big game parties, but just, like foods that you bring to parties in general.
Party foods,
yeah.
You're always looking for new ideas.
For sure,
what's a party food I can bring? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. My go-tos are this. I'll tell you what. Every time if I'm getting chips, I'll get, scoopable, whatever, some sort of tortillas with a dip. But I also always, and anyone who knows the various... Roden throws a lot of backyard parties and stuff. I always bring chili cheese Fritos every time. That's one of the, because I feel like it's you know what you're getting into. You're going to get your cheddar sour cream Ruffles probably somewhere. Someone's going to bring a bag of that. Tortilla chips of some sort, maybe some Doritos. Like if you're getting the flavors of, but I always go with the Fritos. It's a smaller bag. and you'll blindside somebody. They'll grab the bag and go, "Oh, chili cheese Fritos, man! They still make these, or I haven't seen these in forever." And they absolutely do, and they're a flavor blast. But watch yourself, because they will with the seasoning and the chip texture will just rub the shit out of the surface of your tongue. You'll be raw the next day. So watch it. Just
Get a
watch.
Captain Crunch phenomenon happening a little bit. Yeah.
So, but that's one I always bring that for.
I eat them sparingly, but when I do encounter really any Frito, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, have you seen those like giant size scoop Fritos? Those are the only ones that really hold up to any dip, but they're too thick. There's too much Frito flavor in that shit.
Yeah.
You know?
They had to reinforce them with nanoites. Nanoites.
Nanobots.
Frito nanobots.
Whatever.
Something. You reminded me that a good. This is probably more of a winter thing. I think it would go good for the big game. So take a note when this podcast comes out after the game that you should do it next year. It would be a chili. Make a chili and bring some Fritos. Put some Fritos on top of that chili. That's delicious. Ooh. I love a Frito and the chili. They just pair well together.
My God.
I'm like a sommelier of chili. A chili. Chili's a good one because like chili's so. Is there anything more diversified than what the fuck is chili? Yeah. Like when somebody brings chili, it's like it can literally mean anything.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not supposed to have beans. It's only meat. Or no, you can put corn in it too. You can. Oh, I use turkey.
I enjoy it all.
Me too.
I enjoy it all.
The problem is Anita's more of a chili guy than I am, and I think the reason is because it can, like you said, it can come in all shapes and sizes and forms. Yeah. But you get a bad chili, man. Ooh. We had a chili cook-off at our social club that we go to, and some motherfucker there used some sort of turnt meat product, and it was foul.
Yeah, that's gross. We went to one once, and we were the assholes that bought like a vegetarian chili because like the old lady wanted to try out a recipe.
Sure, I'll tell you what.
I enjoyed all of it.
That was one of the better chilies at this cook-off. Was the vegetarian one, dude?
I don't think people loved ours. They were like one of the more traditional ones won, but it was like, hey, we were unique. We tried something different. I will say like it is like there's friends of ours have always like she'll make like a spicy chili and a non-spicy chili, but it's kind of the same recipe, and you'll have your choice or whatever. And then maybe she'll cook up some mac and cheese, so you can do like a chili mac, like make a whole bowl.
Yeah.
Man,
that's beautiful. That's wonderful.
Chef's kiss. That is. I enjoy that every year.
I
maybe some cornbread in there.
Look, if someone can make a good chili and you know it, you're excited because you know someone's got like a really good recipe. There's nothing better. I mean, but Anita will hear this and be like, "You never want to make chili," because for me, it's kind of. I can't explain it, but it's not just like sitting down and having a bowl of chili for dinner is like kind of a weird thing for me. I don't know why, but it's like,
I don't, first of all, I don't make, the old lady makes it. I don't make it. And you're right. I don't like, if I go to a restaurant and they're like, oh, there's chili on the menu, sign me. I would like, no, never, never. The only time I can think of it, there are times there's a grocery store around the corner from my house and like work from home now. So like now and then I'll like bust over there and like, I'm going to get some soup or something like, oh, they got chili today. Okay. I'll a cup of chili. Grab a cup of like, it's like in those hot bins, whatever. I'll do the hot bin of chili and bring it home. Maybe get a piece of cornbread to go with it. But I would never like at a regular restaurant, like order a big thing of chili. Yeah. The other exception I would say, and this is like, I can't explain why, but in the moment it makes more sense. It's like if I go skiing and we're up on the mountain, you go to like a lodge and you're like, oh, what do they have for lunch here? They got sandwiches, they got slices of pizza. And you're like, oh, fuck, chili. Yeah, I'll get some chili. Like, I don't know. There's something about having like chili after you've come into the snow or something.
It's like hearty and warm.
Yeah. I can't, it's hard to put my finger on. But yeah, if you go to some sort of party, somebody brings chili. Oh, man. You know what? I hope he doesn't listen to this. I feel bad because we went to the I don't know can we say the NFC championship game? Like we went to a party for that game and a buddy brought soup. He brought a thing of soup, and I'm sure it was probably delicious. He brought a whole big pot of soup. He came and left with the same amount of soup. I don't think there was a single bowl of soup served. Probably also because people were like into the game and not super focused. But I felt kind of bad about that. I was like, yeah, soup's kind of an odd move, I think.
Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing. This is where I get weird. I love me some soup. I love stew.
I love soup as well.
I love stew. I love soup. I know people that don't like wet foods like that. Like someone, I got a
soup is wet food.
Yeah.
Yes,
and I got a coworker who doesn't like cereal because it's just basically weird cold soup, which is kind of And I'm like, I can't. And,
I see that.
And he's not like he's a young kid. He's not an '80s kid, so he's like, I didn't grow up with this like craze for breakfast cereal, so it's always seemed weird to me. So
I could eat breakfast cereal anytime.
Me too. Me too. But
stew, you don't see stew very often.
No, but so hear me out here. The other thing, like Anita will make a really good hearty chicken noodle soup, and when the winter comes along and she whips that out, then I'm like, I'm all on board that stuff. I love a good chicken noodle soup. But
I like it too. When you say it's hearty, is it like? I'm imagining like, is it like a thicker broth, or you just mean hearty? Like there's a shitload of stuff in it,
like the vegetables,
like big chunks of chicken,
big chunks of chicken,
vegetables,
like spiral egg noodles, and like like bigger cuts of the of like the carrots and whatnots, the accoutrements that are in there.
Yeah,
not the actual broth. I don't need it to be like a. Oh,
like a cream broth or something.
You just fucking jogged something loose. So the same.
You just jarred something loose, Tiger.
The same. The social club that I go to. We had a potluck, and someone brought a giant chicken pot pie from Costco.
Oh, I love a chicken pot pie.
And I mean, this thing was like, you know how they have those giant like pumpkin pies there.
Yeah.
It's that size, but it's a chicken pot pie. They baked it in our kitchen there and then just put it out. Motherfuck, dude. And I'm like, and it was a bingo night, so people were playing bingo. And so like they were people were bringing things to the potluck, right? And so it was like, it's kind of wiped out over there. So I get up at some point for a break. I walk over there, and there's this unmolested, freshly cooked Costco chicken pot pie. I take a scoop out of there. It's, I mean, it just, I can't even, I went back to the table. I go, I was the salesperson for this chicken pot. I was like, guys, they just put out a chicken pot pie from Costco. Get over there. And people are looking at me like, what the fuck? Dude, it's so good. And also, they got me on this one. KFC during the wintertime does a chicken pot pie.
Oh, really?
Holy shit. Both of these. I wholeheartedly. Wonderful.
It's so funny you mentioned I literally had a chicken pot pie for dinner last night. The old lady gets them. I think this one's from Trader Joe's. They're like come in a square pan. That's kind of like when I say pan, you know what I mean? Like cardboardy tray thing. Yep. But they're pretty goddamn good. And the kid, like my oldest kid likes them too. So I was like, oh, perfect. And she had some, she's like, don't eat the rest. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. It's like, there's plenty here. And then she like finished hers and I literally ate the rest. I was like, and it's done. Cause it just like, I don't know, there was something about it. I was like, I'll just have one more scoop. And I'd have it. I was like, man, that was really good. I'm going to do one more scoop. And
what is the base of a chicken pot pie? Like, what is the gravy substance that's in there? It's like usually like a white, or a lighter in color than like a stew or like a beef.
I don't know. Is it like a condensed chicken broth or something? I don't know. It's
wonderful.
Like, it is liquid, like some sort of gel salt. It's like the saltiest gel you've ever had.
What a way of describing that. Any KFC, put that on your website. A hearty pocket full of gel salt.
Yes,
salt gel.
Load it full of salt gel. You know this. I love a like pepper more than salt typically. Mm-hmm. But what I love on a salty chicken pot pie is just like basically just drench it in pepper. So you just I don't know. There's something about that.
I like that
balance
too.
is delicious to me.
The one that I had at KFC was so motherfucking hot. It's the first time I'd gone to like a fast food restaurant in a long time and just burnt the shit out of my mouth.
I
so
literally
hot.
had one of those. I went out Friday night. I took it was just me and my youngest, and I had to take care of her Friday. And I was like, let's just go get a pizza. We'll go to this like local pizza place that's up the street. And by the end of the day, I hadn't eaten. This happens to me on Fridays more than other days. Like I hadn't eaten. I was starving. I get like a little personal like pan pizza essentially thing, like a smaller thing there. And it was so hot, and I burnt my mouth. I'm still recovering.
Oh yeah,
like it's almost a week later, and I'm still recovering from this.
Yeah, this thing was insanely hot. So, but yeah, I highly recommend when the KFC rolls out the chicken pot pies. Don't sleep on it. And same deal at the Costco. If you've got,
we got to get on that Costco, and I feel like me and my 12-year-old will house that together.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that'd be a fun
though.
bonding.
Yeah.
That'd be a good bonding moment for us.
It's big.
Hey, let's sit down and eat this until we just croak.
And what else? You brought up before we went on. I think you brought up Little Smokies in some capacity.
Yeah, maybe some Little Smokies. I really enjoy it at a sports ball party. Some corn dog bites.
Oh sure, yeah.
Fire some of those down. We've talked about pizza rolls ad nauseum on this show, but I'm over them. Like they're not good anymore. They're not good. They're just hollow husks. They were just of their former selves. Yeah. Oh shoot! Give me a veggie tray.
Oh yeah,
just
absolutely.
put a veggie tray down in front of me.
Yeah.
I will just like pick at that and I will just go around the world on that.
There isn't a whole lot that I stay away from in a veggie tray either.
Oh, I celebrate it all.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
But you got people who are like, nah, I'm not going to. The only thing
even the weird dry broccoli that's like overly dry and makes your teeth squeak when you bite into it. Like that was weird. I got to really drench this thing in ranch to get it down.
And don't look where they cut it, like at the stalk.
Yeah.
It's like really like chalky and weird looking down there.
Maybe a weird slimy baby carrot.
Yeah.
Like, that thing had a weird like some sort of like ectoplasm goo on it. It was covered.
It secreted something, yeah.
It was, but it's like what's in Ghostbusters. That's the thing. I love it though.
The thing that I always lose out on is they'll have like a cherry tomato or a smaller tomato in there, and I'll go every time I see them, I go, those aren't going to be good, but they look good, and then I bite into it, and it's either just completely flavorless or it's on the cusp of turning. So you like eat it and it just kind of mushes and you're like, oh man, why did I do that? I do it every time though, because I do love a good, like a grape tomato. Oh yeah. Boy. If it's ripe and, forget it. But like, I know that like, I'll fuck with raw cauliflower. I just had some today.
No, I
love it.
Yeah.
I just got into it with, well, I was going to say somebody, but let's just be honest. It was my wife. She doesn't mind it, but she doesn't like raw cauliflower or raw broccoli. She'd rather cook them.
I like the raw cauliflower better, I think, than the raw broccoli.
Yeah, I go back
There's
and forth.
a little more moisture or something.
I go back and forth, but I think you're right. Yeah. Like today I was eating, I was like, you know what? I think you're right. And it doesn't get all in your teeth like the florets do from a broccoli. Yeah. Like, it's kind of, but yeah, fucking veggie tray. That's
it's been a real modern revelation, or just like a thing that's like more common. Like it didn't exist again when we were growing up doing these things like pizza rolls did. But when you get it, like a charcuterie tray, which I also enjoy. Yeah. But where I really want to go specifically is the hot honey.
Oh yeah,
that's sort of hot honey on that tray.
Yeah.
I enjoy that.
You like it, huh?
Yeah.
That's like the new Chipotle right now or whatever. There's
it's just like they're all a little bit different. I enjoy it with the cheese and the meat. It just adds a little bit of like sweet and spicy, and it really ties it all together rather than just eating a block of cheese.
Yeah,
or a block of meat.
But they're putting that shit on with like all the pizza joints are like it comes with a side of hot honey. It's like like.
There's a digressing, but there's a pizza place in like Eastern Washington that was like 10 years ago. They're like, they had honey on the tables. Oh, it was like that was like their thing.
Yeah. No, I do.
Sorry, I don't know how to mute this microphone, so I'm like coughing off mic here. Oh, I think I can just touch it because it's like I got this fancy mic. It even lights up when I talk. Yeah.
Let's test it out. Let's like mute yourself and clear your throat. Let's see if it works.
It's not muting. I thought I could. I must be only with like Zoom or something because like when I tap it.
Oh, you're muted.
It did work. I tapped the wrong part. I got it to mute. Yeah.
Look at that. I want to go back because I brought up Little Smokies yet again. My problem with the Little Smoky is the quality of them is all over the map because you've got like Little Smokies that is like Hillshire Farms or something, like the actual brand Little Smokies.
Can we not say that name on the air like the other names? Hey guys, you monetized Little Smokies.
Yeah, they're called. What would you call them then? Tiny
sausages,
tiny meat tubes
flavored with smoke. The essence of smoke.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Because they've got like, I think they all have like 3 different versions. Like this is a turkey one, and this is a regular pork one, and this is one with cheese in it or whatever, right? And then you've got the store brand, so you got the Kroger version of it and all this stuff. There's so many different brands of these Little Smokies. I've had some that will just knock your dick in the dirt. You'll just go like, wow, like, why do I forget about these?
I've had enough, actually. As you're talking about it, is like, I don't think I've lived enough, Thunder. I don't think
You still got time left.
I barely scratched the surface on the ecosystem, which is Smokies that are little.
But some of them are really bad. Really bad. And I think the worst way of doing them, and I'm sorry if you're one of the people that do this, is the whole just dump a bunch of barbecue sauce and throw them in there and heat them up and let them boil in it. It's way too sweet. I can't do that shit. But like,
what's your take? We used to do these potlucks for like when my kids went to this preschool near our house, and they would do like kind of a spring and fall potluck, right? And have the kids do some sort of performance. And we would bring a few times, again, the old lady, like, I don't know, I think she got the meatballs from like Costco.
Oh, I was going to go there next.
Meatballs.
Yeah,
and then threw them in a crock pot with like teriyaki sauce. And dude, they would go so fast. They would just be gone. And like she'd like do that and then like have toothpicks out so people could just like, do a little toothpick thing. They would be like the first thing that was like empty would be the meatballs. It was crazy. And they were actually fantastic. Yeah. So
along those lines, the other way of doing that, and it's equally as fantastic, is the what is it? Mushroom soup or condensed soup or whatever, where you let that cook down, and so you get a real savory like gravy with it instead of like the sweetness or whatever. Sometimes.
Oh right.
Ooh boy, I've had some of those where it's just like addictive, and I think Anita made some once for some and. People would just stand around the crock pot stabbing those things out with the toothpicks, like you're saying. And boy, that's something. But again, the quality of the meatball, there's a lot to be desired for that.
I think part of it was like whatever Costco meatballs that she was getting that were like, and
Anita would
they didn't, they're like one of these ones that were just like ready to eat. Like all you had to do was basically like heat them up. Right.
The move that Anita would always do would brown them first a little bit on the outside, so you get some crispiness and get some, the classic Camaro Kev caramelization on the outside a little bit before you let them crock, and oh boy, I mean, and here's the thing, like I'm just a meatball fiend, dude. Like if I'm someplace, my mom used to make, just spaghetti and meatballs and hand make the meatballs. And there was nothing better as far as I'm concerned. Like, it was going to be a good time. You didn't it was just like, these are going to be great.
Those balls are going to be a good time.
And we talked about it.
I love those balls.
Yeah. We talked about the meatball subs at Subway, like for the longest time.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day. But like, oh God bless.
I had meatballs for dinner on Sunday. Local place, Mia Posto, which I know they can say their name. They're always packed. The other crock pot thing.
In what way? Go back to that. In what way were the meatballs served? Because this is always kind of interesting to me.
Oh, they'll do a meatball sub, but these ones, it was like I wasn't super hungry. I just ordered like the appetizer, which was just like meatballs and like just a very thin amount of like marinara sauce.
Yeah. That's always a treat when you find a place that just has them like as an app like that. I was going to ask if that's what it was like that. I really do.
They don't, and it's nice because they're not overloaded with sauce. You can kind of like figure out how much you want on it, and they don't put a bunch of cheese on top unless you ask for it. So yeah, they're delicious.
Wonderful.
Good meat product. I was going to say that the crock potting of meatballs reminded me, and your crock potting of Little Smokies reminded me. The other I feel like go to or more recent thing now is like, and I also enjoy it, is a pulled pork. Oh, we're doing a pulled pork. You do like your own little pulled pork sandwich bar.
That's like, pretty damn good. Yeah,
it's always good.
Yeah,
it never fails.
I like it too when they sometimes they offer the barbecue sauces on the side, so like you get
absolutely
get the seasoned pulled pork meat.
Don't mix it in.
Don't mix it in. That. Yeah, and then it's like they this one's a tangy one, this one's a spicy one. It's like, oh, what a treat that is. What a treat.
Yeah, it's like a little bar. You get to make your own little sliders, your own little pulled pork sliders. Yeah, and maybe a King's Hawaiian roll. Oh,
sure, absolutely. Yeah. Wonderful.
Are King's Hawaiian rolls? Do other people in like outside of the West Coast know what those are?
I would think by now they do. Yeah.
Yeah. I always thought they were a very regional thing for a really long time, but I would like, it's one of those things like, is this a common thing that exists?
Well, and I think they started doing it as a bunch of fast food restaurants would get King's Roll branded like products, right? Like, it'd be like, we're doing these mini sliders at Sonic on King's Rolls or whatever, and like that's all over the country, right? So I think like at this point they are, but I think when because we've had them around here for a long time, right? And I think
forever. I remember my mom getting them like when I loved them, and just like throw butter on them, and just house them.
Yeah. I think that was probably maybe on around here the West Coast first, and then kind of spread or whatever. But the other thing too with a smoky or a little dog of some sort is like a pig's in the blanket. Little guys like that, the little ones.
Oh yeah,
forget it, man. Like, if you're doing those right, it's just they're so good, man. It's just. I haven't even eaten dinner today, by the way. We're just.
Oh, you're probably dying right now. You're just dying. Well, this will turn you. This will make it. This will go turnt on you. Okay. The thing that always happens, like if you show up to a place late, and you don't even have to be that late. You can be like at kickoff or something. There's always 1,000% guaranteed a half-eaten container of guacamole that is turning brown.
Yeah.
That is like just sitting out. It never lasts more than like 20 minutes, and it just instantly turns brown. And most
if you leave the pitch in there, it'll battle that. You just gotta leave the pitch. Well,
here's the thing: it's always a store-bought like weird plastic container with like the ridges on the side. And here's the thing about store-bought guacamoles: they're all terrible.
Yeah, I would agree.
There's not a single one that's any good.
Yep.
They'll do in a pinch if you have to like, I want to throw guacamole on like a burger, but I don't want to actually go through the trouble of like making a full guacamole. Maybe I'll just like use one of these little packets or something. But like none of them are good.
I totally agree.
They're all bad in different ways.
I just don't think you can
it doesn't preserve. Yeah. Like some are like that weird, like almost like mayonnaise consistency or something, or like a tooth. I don't even know what you call it, like a pomade consistency. I don't. There's so odd, and
there's quite a spectrum. There's quite a spectrum with that.
Gosh. Like even the ones that sometimes you'll go to like a Whole Foods or someplace, you're like, fuck, that guacamole looks really good. Like, I don't know what they're doing there, but that one looks legit. Like, you can see like chunks of tomato and onions and stuff in it, and you get it, and it has zero flavor. Mm-hmm. It has like just nothing going on. It's like, it's so hard to make decent guacamole. Or like, I mean, you can make it. The only way to do it is just to make it yourself.
But to get like the store-bought stuff is, it's
terrible.
Brutal. That is brutal.
Yeah, that should be banned from every big game party this weekend. Don't do it. If you're going to bring chips and all that stuff, bring a queso. I'll get into a queso.
Oh, for sure.
Hot, cold, don't matter.
Yeah, good. Yeah. And there's a ton of just from the store quesos that will work perfectly fine. Like there's some flavorless ones, but for the most part, they're usually salty goodness.
Yeah, I mean they just do that. Just skip the guac altogether. It's just you might as well just bring it. If you're gonna bring it, take it to your friend's house, walk in their kitchen, open the trash can, and throw it directly in there. And then you can say, I brought this because this is where it belongs. Yeah.
Okay. Along those lines, potato salads or macaroni salads, save it for me. You know me, I don't like condiments anyways, but those things are just like
Potato salad is up there with chili. That every potato salad ever made is completely unique.
Yeah. But I'm talking about the weird Reese's tub of it that someone's brought.
Those are
like
terrible.
Bullshit.
Those are super gross.
Yeah. Like
I don't mind it when somebody makes it because it's usually like something from their family. Like they're like, oh, they do a very German one with a bunch of mustard or something. And the store-bought ones are terrible. There's no reason to fuck with those at all.
Yeah. No, thank you. God bless. You know what I like too? I've gotten more and more as I get older. Just give me a plain fucking pretzel. Just give me some plain pretzels sitting in front of me, and I will.
Just some salted, like crunchy pretzels. Is
That's
that what you're
it.
talking about?
Like some goddamn Rolls Gold or whatever.
I like those. Have you had those ones? I don't know the brand. I could run upstairs. They're in our pantry right now, but they're kind of like they're flat. They're pretzels. They're flat, and they kind of have some like. They're like almost like a chip.
Yes. Yeah.
Those are great.
Yeah, and they have the they have various flavors, but they also just have the plain. Yeah, they're like a flattened out. They're shaped like a pretzel, but they're a chip.
Yeah.
Those things are fantastic. You know what's
they're very airy. They're like air, like a little bit. They're just like you can. Those are great. My kids love those too.
We'd sometimes get the. I'm a blue cheese guy, so I know that's very controversial, but I like to get that
you just
brand.
got so many people just unsubscribed.
Yeah, it's done.
Like you can't believe it.
I like to get that brand, whatever. I don't know what brand it is either, but they do a buffalo flavored one. It's like buffalo dusted, and then you put a little bit of blue cheese on top. Oh, just wonderful.
Huh?
Yeah. Go ahead and use it, everyone. Go ahead and use that. Go and take it.
There's so many great ideas for people who are stumped for this weekend
wonderful.
of like what to do. What are we gonna bring?
Mm-hmm. And the other thing that I like is when someone just goes to Safeway or whatever grocery store they have and they just get those fucking pink sugar cookies that are sitting in them and the frosting on top is not, it's like a halfway frosting and a halfway like dust. It just like
I've said this before on the show. The part that I don't understand about those cookies is that it doesn't look like they appear to be baked.
Yes, correct.
Uniform color from top to bottom. There's no like browning.
Yeah,
like
if you flip the bottom, you flip them over to look at the bottom.
It's the exact same color.
Every one of them is the exact same color, and it looks like they've touched nothing, no surface that had any heat to it at all.
No, I agree. I like you're talking about the sugar cookies with like the pink ones with frosting. The ones I like are like you'll find the sugar cookies with like the actual like sugar encrusted on top. They're almost like a shortbread cookie or something. Yeah, they have those again. The grocery store around the corner from me, which is a PCC, and usually around like any holiday, they'll have like little like boxes. I think I even brought some to Bad Santa that we did. That get together we did, but like they'll do ones there. They're like shaped like reindeer, or shaped like hearts, whatever holiday it is. And I'm a sucker. I'm like, God damn it, give me those. They're so good.
Well, these
and some of them have sugar on, and some just like don't. And I accept both. They're both great.
These stupid sugar cookies that I'm talking about is they're
no, I know the ones you're talking about. They're
laid
the
like kind of on top of each other, like in a row. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and you flip.
They're almost like the smaller version, like when you go up to a coffee stand, and they always have like one cookie in a package, and it's that giant pink cookie.
Yeah,
it's like that,
yeah.
but
it's kind of like that.
In a lucite box of them or whatever it's not lucite, but a clear plastic box. Yeah.
And the thing that would get me is every time there always someone would bring them to work or something, and I'd go like, I guess, and then I'll eat one and then go, my God, damn, like, why do I forget that these things, they like mush in your mouth and it all like combines the flavor of the...
You know what grocery stores do better than like some of the like boutique, like hoity-toity...
I know where you're going to go, but I don't know if I agree with
$50 for something.
Go ahead.
Is that, I was just thinking of those same trays. If you go to a Safeway or a QFC or something and get their just cupcakes
I knew you were going to
sell like that, they're so good compared to these like goddamn like $10 a piece cupcakes.
Artisan places.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean... Definitely if you can get a good cupcake joint. We used to have one that would always cater our events at the station.
I think they're all mealy.
I think
and
no,
weird.
this place was not. This place was not, and it was one that didn't have.
They probably got it from QFC.
You're probably right. But they were also, I think there's like maybe one of them, because there's like, I go to Cupcake Royale, and there was like 5 in the area, and you'd go like, why are these dry? Like what
they weren't good.
But this place was like, it was on the east side. I think it was only like one place, and we had a deal with them, and they would always cater their cupcakes, and they were fucking good. And I'll tell you, it's the buttercream. If the buttercream is done right on like a vanilla cupcake, forget it, dude. Just forget it.
But just to me, it's the cake part though.
It'll always be dry.
I usually scrape off most of the buttercream, but the cake part was like so mealy. It's like, am I eating corn, like flavorless cornbread?
No. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but like what I'm saying is when it's done right, the cake is a given, has to be moist.
Yeah.
There's no there is no dry cupcakes, and then you're like, oh, these frosting saved it. No, it doesn't work that way. They both have to be great. It has to be moist, and the frosting has to be good. Not overly sweet, not gritty and greasy and weird.
Oh, the greasy stuff.
Fuck that.
We did go to like a party once, and somebody like had the cupcakes out, and it was unbeknownst to, it was like a goddamn Folgers commercial where he never has 2 cups at home, like type of thing, right? Where like they had these cupcakes out on like their own tray, and we had one. I was like, God damn, those are like, which place did you get these from? Was this a Cupcake Royale? Is it a whatever? There was another one that was around too. I don't. There was
like
the
2.
Yeah. And they're like, no, the wife was like almost embarrassed. She's like, I just got those from QFC. They're actually way better. I was like, oh my God, you're right. They were fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. And then obviously if they do a good cream cheese frosting of some sort, I mean, fuck, that's another, like, as far as I'm concerned, nothing better than a good cream cheese frosting or a good buttercream frosting where it's not super sweet, not super greasy. That's like the key.
I enjoy, we brought to the NFC game, my 12-year-old, she loves to bake, so she just like baked chocolate chip cookies, like straight recipe off the back of the Nestle bag. And again, those things went so fast.
Yeah.
Like if you just get like some homemade chocolate chip cookies, like that, those are a hit. People
I agree. And I think the key for me at least is you got to use a semi-sweet. You got to use a semi-sweet chocolate
absolutely.
chip. These people that are throwing in milk chocolate chips and doing shit like that.
No, it doesn't work. Yeah, the semi-sweet is.
You gotta go that route.
Agreed.
Yeah. Roden's daughter, she's a pretty good baker too. She's always got something out over there when I come over.
They'll have to have a goddamn bake off.
It'd be like the fucking Food Network or some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, shit. Did we do it? I mean, I don't. I'm sure.
Trying to think of any. My brain, my mind doesn't work. No, I think we hit everything that that shows up at these things.
Wait. Okay, and here's another thing that I know. Just right now, I know you're yelling at us. I know we're missing like a bunch of obvious things. Whatever, get your own show. You can cover them or send us an email. We just did a mailbag show.
I know you just did a mail show. I saw that.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, go ahead and email us or whatever. I'm sure we're missing something completely. But wings. Let's talk about wings.
Oh yeah, wingies. Yeah.
Let's talk about wings.
I had an idea because I was going to try to, I want to have wingies this Sunday. But I was like, I don't want to order them on Sunday because probably it's going to take like 7 hours to get like any wings from anywhere. Mm-hmm. But I was like, wings kind of reheat. So I was thinking like, have you ever ordered from Baka Bak here in Seattle?
I have had, I've had the strips from Baka Bak. I haven't had the wings.
The wings I think are fantastic. So I was thinking like, maybe I just like, I floated this by the old lady too. And she was like, why wouldn't you just order them on the day? It's like, cause I don't want the risk it. I feel like if I order the day before, like a bunch of wings and just like, eat whatever I want that day and then just heat up the rest the next day. And then like, I'm golden, man.
Yeah. Especially if you have like those air fryers and stuff, those things reheat pretty good now. Like,
right.
I think you'll be okay.
I think it's a solid strategy.
I think so.
Then I'm ready to go. I don't have to worry about ordering something and having like the premium. Because I'm not going to go pick them up like some sort of caveman in my car. I'm going to have them delivered.
Of course. What? Yeah. That's sick.
What am I, Fred Flintstone?
What's wrong with you?
I'm going to go pick it up.
But like potlucks where people bring in wings of some sort, those are for me very much hit and miss sometimes. Like, and
it's always they only ever bring in the veiny one. Like,
veiny,
why are all these
slimy
the veiny ones?
Slimy, sitting in juice. It's like, what's this, man?
I want crisp. Give it to me crisp.
I've seen some too that are like they bought a batch of like crispy ones from, I don't even know, maybe like even like an Albertsons or one of the different supermarkets or whatever, and I look at it and I just go, oh, I guess I'll give one a shot, and then you bite into it and you're like, whoa. Again, like this kind of simple bullshit that is like from what, like you're saying, whatever grocery store sometimes will hit you and you're just like, golly, man, I done forgot. Forgot.
They do it. They like, the certain store brand. I mean, this is like rodent territory. He lives out of those like heat lamp foods, right? Certain fried things they do are fantastic. Wings are weird. Like that place that you and I ditched you because my kid broke her arm, but I had ordered wings before we left, and those wings there, it's like it's counterintuitive. Like the thinner the wing, the better. Which is usually you think it was like, oh, it's got to be big and meaty and juicy. It's like, no, like the ones at that Thai restaurant are like very thin and very crispy and
those
just
are really
like,
good,
really good,
man. Yeah. And I'm with you too, because it's like sometimes like I actually get turned off. That turned a lot of people off.
Turned a lot of people off.
When on the menu, it's like, we have extra large wings, and we're like, no, save them.
No.
If I wanted a chicken, I'd get a piece of fried chicken or whatever. Like, I'm looking for wings here. Like I don't want an actual drumstick. Like, or I don't want some sort of mutant steroid, wings. I don't need that in my life.
Maybe I order a bunch of Thai food on that Saturday. Get a bunch of those wings.
That's a good one.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I won't go. I do love Baka Bak places. I haven't ordered there for a really long time. It's really good. They had a really good biscuit. If you want to get into that. And like,
do I want to get into biscuits? Jesus.
It's good.
Of course I do.
They're huge. Like you can't, like you could order one for like a family of 5 or something.
Oh,
it's
really?
Like they're not that big, but you know what I mean? Like you're not going to be like, hey, hon, how many biscuits should we order?
Yeah.
Like just have just one each is plenty. You won't even finish it. It's plenty. Yeah.
But biscuits,
they're really good.
Biscuits are another one of those deals where it could be the most amazing thing in the world or the biggest letdown.
Or it could be a doorstop.
Yeah, just the biggest letdown in the world.
Yeah.
But man, you get a good buttery, moist biscuit. Woo. Yeah, and I'm a knucklehead that'll do biscuits and gravy all day long too. I'm like, give me a good sausage country gravy and a good biscuit, and I'm a happy camper. I started going around making my own sausage gravy. I know people are like, oh, well, dipshit. It's
really?
not that difficult. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, because I got so tired of going to these places and getting like whatever canned bullshit.
Not good. Yeah.
It's not good.
No flavor.
No.
Not even salt. It's just like,
No. And
what's your secret, Thunder?
There's no.
Will you divulge?
Yeah, okay. The one big key is you when you put the flour in there, you have to let the flour cook down before you start like actually making the gravy. Like, because usually what you do is you add the flour to whatever protein it is. So like I like to use, I like an Isernio's chicken breakfast sausage. I go a little leaner.
Okay.
And so, but when you add the flour, you're supposed, because that's what's thickening it basically.
Yeah.
When you add it in there, you got to make sure that you cook it and brown it with the flour before you start making the gravy out of it. Otherwise, it'll have that raw flour taste to it, and you don't want that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that for me is the key. Like that once you can remember that step, you're pretty good with however you want to fancify it. Some people put in some red pepper flakes. I'll throw those in there, give them a little kick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that sounds delicious.
But that's really the secret. I mean, that's pretty much it.
You heard it, folks, right here.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Giving away you're just giving away millions.
Well, yeah. Well, at least we can sell my gravy. if we get pinched by the NFL or whatever.
I was thinking, if we get sued, will they owe us? We've literally made no money on this ever. It's all negative. So it's you can have a portion of our profits.
Sure.
You owe us.
Geez.
You owe us for hosting.
Yeah.
This is a non-profit, but not in the way that's like virtuous, just in a way that's like it's in a way that's more dumb fuckery that we've never like, or laziness. Yeah,
correct. You are correct. All right,
I run a nonprofit. Yeah. I should start saying
called
that.
Stack of Dimes.
Oh wow, what do you cover? Really important social issues.
Yeah. Oh man,
Chubb. We spend a lot of time on Chubb.
Did a lot of Chubb talk. Chubb exclusively Chubb talk.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think that is pretty much it. I really do. I think. Yeah, I think that's it.
I mean, if you had everything that we just talked about on the show here, you'd be in the goddamn heaven.
Yeah,
if that was all at one big game party, big sports ball game party this weekend, you'd be like, "Fuck, man, I never need to go home."
Yeah, yeah, I think you're right. All right. Well, sir, I think we done did it. Thank you, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful sport ball situation. By the time you've heard this, and send your complaints to sod.podcast@gmail.com. Tell us what we missed. I'm sure we missed a lot. I'm sure there's something that's so fucking obvious that we'll just be like, oh.
It'll dawn on us this weekend. It was like, oh, God damn it. And then somebody brings something. Yeah.
Yep. But, enjoy your time, sir. Everyone enjoy your time, and until next time. Bye-bye.
Everything's bothering me. I'm hurting, Linda. I'm going to go home and sober up.